Our next film opens on a typical classroom roll call, but very quickly takes a pleasurable turn to a different look at youth culture. Roman's Empire delivers a crank-it-up high school punk musical meditation for lost youth. The film focuses on three friends struggling with the realities of growing up. And it goes to show there's more than one way to deal with an average life. Here is Roman's Empire, directed and starring Jeff Schlags. Why a musical?
Why a musical? Actually, my mother came up with the idea. She said, "Why don't you do a musical?" I was like, "What?" Mom, yeah, right. And I thought about it more, and I came up with the idea of a punk rock musical, Roman's Empire. And I started out getting into like the whole entertainment field by doing musicals, like through middle school and high school. I just loved getting up on stage and singing and dancing. And then I got into directing theater, and from there, after spending a semester at Penn State as a theater major, didn't like it anymore. I wanted to move on to something else, so I got into film directing.
What about the performances in the film? Did you guys all really sing those songs?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Were they pre-taped? How did that work?
We did taping at a studio at in-state college called Film Space. We put it all together, got all the actors in to record, and then we, when it came time to shoot, we just set up a stereo and recorded. We filmed at MOS with the tape playing, and everyone lip-synced. And when we got to the cutting room, it all happened to sync up pretty good.
Tell me about your experience as a director and an actor. Was that a crazy experience for you? Was it stressful?
Yeah, it was difficult to wear all the hats. There are a lot of times where I wish I could have been behind the camera instead of in front of it. But a lot of our scenes we shot first on video to see how it would look and see how it would cut together, and thank God we did that, because a lot of times where I wouldn't be singing into the camera and I'd be looking off somewhere else, and then we'd go back and watch the tape and I'd be like, "What the hell were you doing?"
Right,
like
right.
I didn't expect, like I thought I gave good direction, so like after doing it on video first, then we can go back and I'd correct the things that went wrong, and once we shot on film, it all turned out right. And we also had two DPs, two cinematographers. Our first one we didn't get along with anymore, and just really couldn't work with, so we ended up getting another one. So yeah, that and some other minor complications. So no, there were a couple times I didn't even think it would get done. Lo and behold, it got done and got screened and all that, and good response. I'm getting sick and tired of the same old, bending over backwards just to be a good friend. Called in attendance for you punks playing hooky. Jesus Christ, when's this shit gonna end? Ooh.